Alright guys, today is day 95 of making a game, and as usual, let us start the day by reviewing yesterday's accomplishments, and without further ado, let us get into it. So here's a clip of Michael talking about it. So guys, before we review this, let me first remind you guys once again what we did yesterday. So basically what we did is the following. First, we finished the retopology fixes for the joints. Second, we also finished the retopology process of the forgotten accessory, which is the glasses. And third, we as well color our first game character, and lastly started setting up the controls for the rig and to make the animations finally accessible for us. And yeah, with that in mind, let us start the review. So as usual, I brought along some pictures of yesterday's work here to visualize what I've done. And so for the finished retopology fixes on the joints, I brought along a comparison as well as prepared some arrows too for the review, and as you can see, it is pretty much similar to the reference arrows, so I think we did a good job for that one. And moving on, for the finished forgotten retopology, I also prepared some arrows for it, and the thought is that the more compact and organized the arrows are, the higher the quality of the mesh retopologized mesh has been. And with that in mind, you can also see it is compact and organized, so I think it's safe to assume that we did also a good job at it. And for the coloring of our game character, as you can see, the color is pretty much simple, but I think that is good enough for the demos we are making. And lastly, for the setting up the controls for the rig, it is just a picture for now, and basically I learned something on YouTube about IK and FK stuff on animations, and that is we are trying to create here. And yeah guys, that is all for the review, and with that said and nothing else left to say, let us get back into you, Michael. And with yesterday's accomplishments reviewed, let us finally start the day. And I believe that some of you guys are still new to the channel, so let me have a short introduction about myself as well as the channel for context. So hello there, I'm currently doing a series where I try to create a game from scratch, and currently I am solo, and to show proof of that, I use time lapses of my work. And yeah, with that in mind, let us get back on track. And today isn't really a big of a deal really guys, because I was just trying to configure the controls for the rig, both arms and legs, and that is capable of switching between FK mode and IK mode in animation preparation. And yeah guys, that is all I did for today, and with that in mind, see you guys tomorrow.